Gary Card, Sabrina Dockery, Shanoya Douglas. The big guns delivered as expected on day 2 of the ISA Boys and Girls Champs 2025. But there were moments of anxiety, sometimes a little disappointment, certainly some drama, and actually moments when I was personally afraid. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, to drop a video. If you want today here, Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, MCLEOD has announced that he will be participating in the inaugural Grand Slam event taking place in Kingston, Jamaica next weekend at the National Stadium. This will be his first outing outdoors for the 2025 season. And I'm looking forward to see what he does, because he's had the last 3 years have not been very good for MCLEOD, and he's an incredible talent. So I'm hoping to see a turnaround. Sha'Carri Richardson celebrated her 25th birthday on the 25th day on the 25th year. So we have to say happy belated birthday happy belated 25th birthday to Sha'Carri Richardson, the reigning women's 100 meters world champion. On the 25th, yesterday, she turned the number 2025. So we gotta say, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Looking forward to see what you do for the 2025 season in the sprints. You know, I need to be careful how I say that. But seriously speaking, we're looking forward to see how you do, Sha'Carri Richardson. Hope you had a great birthday. Big up to you and your boo, Christian Coleman. Now, yesterday we did feature the fact that cousin Dina Smith, Great Britain's fastest woman all time in the 100 and 200 meters, received a special honor from King Charles for services to athletics. Here she's looking amazing. That was a picture you saw with Prince Charles. But we did get a few videos and stuff that we wanted to share with you, because yeah, I have a huge crush on Dina Smith. So what? I think she's incredibly talented, and my crush is on her talent. Okay, awesome. Plus, I think this is a massive thing for any person from Great Britain. I know that this is huge that King Charles would give her a special honor. And then, of course, there were pictures of her Jamaican father and her Trinidadian mother. And I just wanted you to hear her thank you speech to the persons who have assisted her throughout her athletic career. Listen.
But also people that inspire me and just make me, have worked so hard with me over the years, that I also owe a lot of my success to. So thank you so much for coming out. And I just hope that you have a really nice evening with a nice dinner, and like everybody here is really chill and really cool. You would not have been allowed in the door if you weren't. So everybody's really cool to talk to. So that's probably all I've got to say. So thank you.
Awesome. She seems like such a cool person. And of course, here she is with her parents. That's her dad walking beside her. She's walking towards her mom. This is so cool. So absolutely cool. We had to share that once again. Congratulations to you, Dina Smith, and your amazing family. Amazing award, well earned.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
So Grand Slam track announced big news for the 8 fastest girls and 8 fastest boys from the ISA Boys and Girls Champs 2025. The Jamaica Observer reported the 8th fastest girls and 8th fastest boys from the ISA Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships across all age groups in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters are to be invited to compete in exhibition races for those distances during the inaugural Grand Slam track at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica from April the 4th to the 6th, 2025. I mean, what do y'all think? Do you think this is a good idea? Is it exploitation, or is it just good entertainment, or even more importantly, great additional exposure for the athletes? Or is it or considering the fact that the athletes are running this week and Grand Slam track is next week, it might be too much on them, too much exertion? What do you think? So it's a boys and girls champs. Day 2 was off to a flying start. There were finals today, some really exciting ones, and there were some, I don't want to say disappointments, maybe, expectations weren't met. There were some moments of pure drama. There were moments of hold your breath, what the heck is about to happen. But generally, I thought this was a great ISA Boys and Girls Champs. I expected to see more people at the National Stadium, but I guess it's a Wednesday and people have not gotten used to the idea of the hundreds on a Wednesday. But I know I only love the 100 meter more than I love almost any other race. So the truth is, I thought the place would have been ram-packed as the grandstand was. Well, Kingston College, Fortis! Amani Phillips claims the first medal of the 2025 ISA Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships, with gold in the boys Class 2 long jump with a mark of 7.15 meters. Good start, good look for the great Kingston College, a great purple and white out of North Street there. Yes, I went to Casey, I was head boy. So, yeah, I am a little prejudiced. But this is a big deal, people. One of our favorites, Trackside with Mel, posted this to her Instagram page. She wrote, he will also be competing in the triple jump. His PB in the triple jump is 14.77 meters. And she puts a quote from him. He said, quote, I expected to win, but the distance wasn't really what I wanted, he said. Adding, he was focusing on getting a personal best. His PB is 7.30 meters, set earlier this month. Awesome there for young Amani Phillips from the great Kingston College. Yeah, big up to you, and big up to you, Trackside with Mel, always doing great reporting. So I should also tell you, that, and I have to be straight up with you, I can't show you any videos from today's proceedings. I'm on YouTube, and I will get strikes on my channel. You're going to see that you're not going to find the videos anywhere on YouTube. This is because TVJ has exclusive rights to record and show the ISA Boys and Girls Champs. They have for many, many years, and anyone who's been on YouTube long enough knows not to even attempt to show even a 10-second clip. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, I thought day 2 was incredible. ISA Boys and Girls Champs. Drama, excitement, some moments of a little disappointment, but truly and truly, the big guns all delivered. We're talking specifically about the 100 meters. Now, I sort of visualized Garrick. I knew Garrick Hard was going to win the 100 meters, as I think most of us thought. This is, of course, a Class 1 boys 100 meters. And with that insane 10.07 that he had ran last year, I thought that we would have seen him hit a sub 10. I really think Garrick Hard is capable of doing it. I think there are only two other young men, DeAndre Daly and Garrick Hard, at this stage who could be able to deliver this. So let's go back a year, and I don't know if you remember this. Young Garrick Hard won the finals of the Jamaica National Championships men's under 20 100 meters in a blistering 10.07 second, the personal best, and this run makes him the second fastest Jamaican male under 20 sprinter in our country's history. Card defeated Herbert Morrison's DeAndre Daly, who was the early favorite to win. As I said, Card won in a time of 10.07 seconds, with DeAndre Daly of Herbert Morrison taking second in 10.1691. Wade of the great Kingston College Fortis ran 10.36 to take the third position.
Off they go, DeAndre Daly in 3. Card gonna put it in pin number 5. Card and Daly. It is Gary Card. DeAndre Daly coming forward, but Card has it.
Gary Card was a man on a My expectations were heightened after I saw him in today's semi-finals in the 100 meters, where he walked away with a new personal best of 10.06 seconds. People, so you know I was convinced we were about to see a sub 10, as any of you watching would have, and plus the manner in which he won, he was just in a whole different league. I mean, literally, he was running a race by himself. Jamal Stevens of Calabar had the second fastest time going into the finals, and that time was 10.38. That is the distance between these two young men. Now, Sabrina Dockery, what can I say? She looked incredible. 11.20 in her semis, again, completely dominant. Of course, Sabrina and Card are class 1. In class 2 in the semis was Michael Graham of Excelsior High School, who walked in to the finals with the fastest time and the clear favorite to win, 10.44. No shocker here, Shanoya Douglas looked incredible in her semis, running 11.53. She, of course, is class 2. Meet record was set in the 1500 meters by Kingston College's Julius Itobo. This, I should tell you, was in the finals of the 1500 meters. The second gold medal on the night that Kingston College walks away with. Itobo was so good that he ran a meet record time of 4 minutes 05.15 to win, smashing the previous best of 4 minutes 09. I mean, he was incredible. Silver medal went to Javon Tomlin of Belfield High School, ran 4 minutes 18.30 to take second, and the bronze medal went to St. Elizabeth Technical High's Dejon Gray, who ran 4 minutes 23.68. Really impressive run, but may I tell you, Itobe looked incredible. Now it was Danique Palmer who in the class 3 girl finals of the 1500 meters of Edwin Allen High walked away with the win. Palmer recorded a time in the 1500 meters finals class 3 of 4 minutes 44.44 to take the win ahead of Alexia Palmer of Sydney Pageant Academy, who ran 4 minutes 46.89 to take the silver medal, with Shamika Dennis of St. Elizabeth Technical High winning the bronze in a time of 4 minutes 47.89 seconds. But the marquee events were obviously the 100 meters on the Wednesday night, which everyone came out to see. Starting off with the win in the class 4 girls 100 meters was none other than Adelia Simpson of Homewood Technical High. She ran a time of 12.13 to take the win. Very Technical High School's Dina Bartley ran 12.35 to take the silver medal, with Dejanay Stevens of St. Mary Technical High School taking the bronze in a time of 12.39 seconds. Then it was on to the class 3 girls 100 meters finals. Shania Campbell looked the part of the gold medalist, winning in a time of 11.62, a pretty dominant win, I might add, in the class 3 girls 100 meters finals. Campbell, who reps for St. Jago High School, ran 11.62 to win. Shayon Smith of St. Mary High ran 11.82 to take the silver medal, and Rihanna Scott ran 11.82 to take the bronze. Rihanna Scott is from Fern. That really should be Firm Court High. In the class 3 boys 100 meters, Jamaica College's Kai Kelly blew us all away, setting a meet record of 10.60. I mean, people, he was seriously impressive, and I am not exaggerating when I say this. His win was absolutely dominant. 10.60 to take that gold ahead of St. Jacob High School's Giovanni Findley, who ran 10.67 to take the silver, and Rajon Romelli of St. Jacob High School took the bronze in 10.87 seconds. Then it was Class 2, the Class 2 girls 100 meter finals. And I'm telling you, Shanoya Douglas looked at ease, winning in a time of 11.32 seconds to take the gold medal, adding to her list of 400 meter gold, 200 meter gold, and now 100 meter gold, all at the boys and girls champs. Douglas delivered a solid run with her 11.32. I'm going to talk to you about that a little after, but just giving you the details now. Who I was very impressed with also in this was Natrice East, a favorite here, Women's Girls School, who was a champion from last year in her class. She's now stepped up to Class 2, and she ran 11.59 to take that silver medal. Adora Campbell of St. Jacob High School walked away with the bronze medal. Her time was 11.66, but the truth is Shanoya Douglas absolutely dominated this race. I mean, there was just kind of like no joke about that. No surprise here in the Class 2 boys 100 meters. It was Michael Graham of Excelsior High School who won confidently 10.46 in a very emphatic style. Graham had entered the finals with the fastest qualifying time. That time had been 10.44, and he wins the finals in 10.46 ahead of Jaden Collins of Homewood Technical High School, who ran 10.54 to take that silver medal, and Byron Walker of Calabar High School came third in the time of 10.65 seconds. Then it was on to the Class 1 girls 100 meters, and we were not disappointed. Or were we? Sabrina Dockery absolutely dominated this one, executing one of the best starts I have ever seen. Her starts are generally good, but this may have been the best start I've seen at the ISA Boys and Girls Champs or anywhere for quite some time. Absolutely incredible, but I was still a little disappointed because she ran 11.08 to win. That is very impressive, people. That is a no joke win. To show you how impressive that time of 11.08 was, it was a meet record and I believe a new personal best for young Sabrina Dockery. So as I stated, the big guns in terms of high school, the people that we anticipated winning, they won. And they won in an emphatic manner, with the exception of the person who I was most impressed with tonight, Gary Card. Now, the truth is, people, Gary Card should have walked away with this win in a sub 10 second run. In the finals of the Class 1 Boys 100 meters at this year's Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Champs 2025, Gary Card walked away with a win in a time of 10.28 ahead of Tyrese Foreman of St. George's College, who ran 10.29. That's how close it was to take that second spot. And Malachi Nugent of Excelsior High School took the bronze in 10.35. So how could this have happened? I mean, Card in the semifinals was so absolutely dominant, he was racing himself. There was no one even close to the young man. And we all anticipated a sub 10 run, which he would have been able to deliver. But the truth is, I believe, now this of course is my 2 cents, that the most impressive display of grit, strength of will, sheer willpower, technique, and everything and anything that you can say positively about any sprinter under the circumstances that Gary Card executed this gold medal is incredible. First up, Card got out of the blocks like lightning. At 50, he was a clear 1.5 meters ahead of the entire field. At 70, he started to grimace. It was evident that he was in absolute agony. This is not a joke. I thought, okay, that's it. He's going to fall to the ground. This young man, by sheer willed himself through that finishing line, because I'm telling you people, it was the execution of his momentum because of how fast he was going and sheer will why he was able to win when running that 10.28, which for Gary Card is, by the way, exceedingly slow. That's slow as heck. Remember, in the semifinals, he had ran a new PB of 10.06. The distance between 10.06 and 10.28 have nothing to do with each other. It's like me being in Germany and you are somewhere in China. I am not joking. Gary Card proved to me that he was truly a winner. And big up to the young man who came second. No joke. They all ran a great race, but I'm telling you, this young man was in agony. He was on the ground for a good minute, 2-3 minutes after the race. They had to assist him. Now, the good thing, he was able to walk away from it, but that doesn't mean that he's out of the woods. And knowing Glenn Mills, who is directing his career thus far, the great Glenn Mills, which is one of the reasons why Gary Card is so incredible, I don't think we're going to see him for the rest of the championships. I doubt it, because that did not look like a cramp. But I was a huge fan before, but now I'm a massive fan. Now, here's the downside to that, though. The truth is, when an athlete, and if you're listening as a youngster, when you come under that kind of pressure in terms of injury, the thing is for you to go down almost instantaneously. You really shouldn't run on the injury because you may make it worse. So we are hoping that by doing what he did, he doesn't make the injury worse, but I can also understand because he has a winner's mentality. Wow, incredible young man. Gary Card simultaneously excited me, disappointed me, made me worry, and at the same time walked out of this with the greatest respect for this youngster. Greatest respect for him. He's still going to be in Class 1 next year, and maybe the year after, if my calculations are correct. Now, Sabrina Dockery. Awesome run. Absolutely dominant. But we were all hoping that she would have been able to go at least sub-11, if not test Alana Reid's incredible run. The fact is, her run was unimaginably impressive, meaning Sabrina Dockery's win. But she still didn't get close enough to that 11 seconds. So I think some of us are a little disappointed. And I was for a few minutes, and then I said, wow, this means this young lady's potential is limitless. We could be looking at the formulation of another amazing champion. She is an incredible talent. Shanoya Douglas, same thing. I was hoping to see her run at least close to her PB. Her PB is 10.28. 11.28. What am I saying? 11.28. But she ran 11.32. Still, however, she delivered a dominant victory. Latrice East Bulmers. Wow. She ran an incredible race. First 20, 30, 40, 50. She was right up there. She held on to that momentum. She got onto the blocks incredibly. Latrice East, hats off, and I bow to you. Incredible young talent. Her first year in Class 2, remember last year, she dominated in Class 3. Awesome run to take that silver medal. You should be very, very, very proud of yourself. You are incredible. So in general, I'm having a great time watching this. As I've said, I can't really show you the videos. I've said it ad nauseum. You're not going to see the videos anywhere on YouTube. But don't worry. When we will be able to show you, we will. But so far, awesome. It's a Boys and Girls Champs 2025. And Gary Card, again, hats off to you. All the winners, hats off to you. All the youngsters who got to the top 8 in the finals of the 100, hats off. Incredible. Very proud of all of you. The distance runners, Itubo of Kingston College. What can I say? He was so good, people, that he's Class 3. He would have come third in the finals of the Class 2 boys. That's how good he was, setting that league record. Incredible. He smashed the previous record. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Are you enjoying the Ace of Boys and Girls Champs? Let me know. Now, don't forget to check out our merch store if you want to support the channel. You can buy something and support us. I'll leave a link in the description below. All Things Peter Lloyd World. You can consider also joining our membership. It's very reasonably priced, and I would love for you to support the channel, just as an act of support, which you're already doing anyway. And then, of course, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit the like button. And let me know your thoughts. Were your emotions all over the place like me? Do you think Derek Hart is incredible for doing what he did, or absolutely crazy for doing what he did? Were you disappointed with Sabrina or excited? Shanoya the same. Did young Kelly from JC blow your mind? I just want to hear your thoughts. You are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.